now tuned into the DFPN, the Dat Villain Podcast Network. Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the smoke pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose mans is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit. Yep. Y'all already, there's 4 people watching right now, and they giving us love.
We already.
Come on. Take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Take your seats. Dat Villain's podcast, Smoke Pit, is filmed in front of a live studio audience. One day. One day we will be. But what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Episode 59 of the Smoke Pit coming at you live Friday night, 7 o'clock on the West Coast, 10 o'clock on the East Coast. And as always, you got the 2 homies with you. I am Mac, a.k.a. your boy.
And I am bred like a king, Matus Coven Kaylee. Welcome to episode 59 of the Smoke Pit. We're almost at 60, bro. God, dog.
I know.
60.
I know.
But hey, y'all here. Welcome to this fine Friday night. It's been a good week for a lot of people. Monday is a holiday. I don't know what y'all celebrating, but celebrate it well. So let's kick them off right, bro.
A firm. All right, so real quick, y'all know what it is. Plug earbuds, Audio Swim, and Premier Element UAE. Appreciate y'all looking out for us. Dat Villain Bandcamp. Get on that. Exclusive music from the Dat Villain family on the music side. The lowest $3 a month. Make sure to help us out at www.datvillainbandcamp.com. Patreon.com/datvillainpodcast. That's where you can join, get the exclusive ad-free stuff, bonus content, quarterly drawings for $100. Speaking of which, Vuk, if you listening, you ain't get back to me. I know you want this $100, so just let me know how you want it, and we can send it to you, my guy. So if y'all want to get in on this stuff, giveaways, so forth, www.patreon.com/datvillainpodcast. And we got the merch over at Teespring. So go to teespring.com, search Dat Villain Podcast, find our store, or you can type this long link that they keep giving us to send to y'all. I can't say because I don't know how, hyphen, dash, whatever. Bro, easiest way, go to Teespring, search Dat Villain Podcast, find the gear there. That's how we do it. Now, we got that out the way. I just want to start with some small talk, my guy.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
How do you feel like? So like lying is bad, right? Lying is bad. But if it's if it's lying so you don't hurt people's feelings, is that still bad? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Is that bad?
If your intentions are not to hurt someone, maybe not. But that's kind of weird, right? So ultimately, I think it is a bad thing. Okay. Because if you're a friend of somebody, like, you should be telling them the truth about themselves. You know what I mean? I appreciate people that tell me I ain't shit sometimes. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. I mean, I hurt, but at least I know. At least I know they love me enough to tell me, like, you ain't shit. You know that? You know you ain't shit. Right. So I appreciate the people that tell me about myself.
So what this is in reference to is we have a lot of solicitors that come to the neighborhood, right? Normally what I do is every time anybody would knock or ring the doorbell and nobody is expecting shit, I go to the doorbell cam and I talk to the motherfucker through there. Very, very impersonal, but I don't care because I don't like getting up, coming to the door for bullshit. I don't know why, but I just got up and answered the door, and it was a motherfucker trying to sell me a security system. We already got one. You know, and he's just like, hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Oh, I like your shirt. That's a dope shirt. Like all that small talk and shit. I'm just like, fam, what's up? Like, what's going on here? I see your uniform. You're with Envision. We got Brinks. Oh, you got, what kind of contract you signed with him? I was like, it's like we're in there for like a 5-year contract. We can't get it, bro. I can't do anything, bro. Like, yeah, we used to be with Brinks, but the lawsuit, you know, then we had to leave, and that's why we partnered up with ADT now, and we was coming here, and I'm just like, oh, word? Oh, yeah, but hey, we got a 5-year, like, we locked in, bro. I can't do shit. Like, the truth would have been like, bro, I don't want what you selling. Get the fuck off my property. You know what I'm saying? But this man is just doing his job. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his job, trying to get his money, support his family, whatever the fuck it is. So, the biggest thing, though, I will say, that I really hate, that pisses me off, is when motherfuckers be talking to me like they know me, thinking that they're working me and shit. You know, like they working some angle and shit. Like, just say, oh, man, oh, yo, dope shirt, man. Hey, so are you the king of this castle here? Haha. Hey, how you doing, man? My name's Stefan, and I'm just like, bro, stop. Read your pitch so I can say no, and you can move on to the next house.
You going too hard.
Yeah. I don't know you.
Yeah, you going too hard.
Yeah.
You going too... that's too personal, bro. Cause now I gotta go back. Me and Khan gonna have a whole motherfucking argument about who the king of the house is. You know what I mean? And you just started this shit.
Yeah. I mean, Apple was upstairs. Like,
No.
I mean, he said king. You know, it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm the king, you know, like Great and Rising king. Like, he ain't hit me with none of that. But he was, you know, low key, like, you know, are you the king of the blah, blah, blah? Like, bro, just, yeah, bro, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. They got me on a fucking 5-year with a player option for the 5th year. You know what I'm saying? Like, the cap hit gonna kill us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some crazy shit. I can't get out of it, bro. If I could, I'd listen to you. But I you know what it is? Like, you could've, if you would have came by like 2 weeks ago, before I signed this contract, bro, we could have had something. Come back in 5 years, man. Maybe we could work something out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But right now, bro, I can't do it, bro. I ain't gonna be able to. My guy. But
you know what? While we on that subject, I lie to them motherfuckers all the time. You know what my pitch is? Oh man, I'm just renting. I can't make no decisions.
I ain't allowed to make decisions about this house. Bro, that's low key brilliant, man. Hey,
that
bro,
shit gets right the fuck out. They gone. I'm renting.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. That's that's smart. Hey, that's my new shit now. Thanks, man. Squash all that shit. Squash all that conversation. I can give you the number to the
You're
owner.
Welcome. You're welcome.
I'll give you the number to the owner. Maybe he can do something. Maybe he can say something, because I can't say something. I can't.
Yep.
I can't even paint these motherfucking walls, my guy.
I can't say nothing.
I can't do shit, man. I just live here. I'm just here on borrowed time, my G. Hold on.
Yep. That's it.
So Brian's in here. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Taylor, Lauren, all y'all who are tuned in right now. So Brian says he had a dude at 7-Eleven trying to get him to hire him as a personal barber. Started with the small talk. Then, hey man, I cut hair. I was entertaining it for a minute, but he was interrupting the sales process. And, bro, I got to get out of here. Like, I came in here for quicks. Like when you go to a 7-Eleven or a convenience store, it's I'm here for the quick bing bing bop. And I'm out. Like pop,
I'm in
pop.
and out.
Yeah. I ain't here to,
I'm in and out.
Have discussions about your profession and shit. But yeah, man, I that just bothered me for some reason. I'm just like, I mean, like, I don't like. How mad are you allowed to get when you got like a no soliciting sign and motherfuckers solicit? Like, are you cleared hot to open the door and be like, bitch, you can't read? Fuck off my property. Before you get another lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, son. This shit ain't even in cursive.
Don't come here.
Yeah, Yeah, it ain't even in no fancy script or nothing like that. You know, ain't no cute saying. No solicited. You go solicit? You just rebellious, huh? You just all
Are you the king of this castle? Yes. Get the fuck out of here, peasant. You can't read the sign.
Guards! Seize him! Just have some people roll up on him. Execute him! Treasonous! Trespassing on the royal grounds? I will not have any of this. Anyway, bro, we
Stone
got
him.
Stone him. Shit, man, we got a real good show. We gonna get into some serious shit. We gonna get into some funny shit. We got a whole lot of shit to talk about tonight. But before we do you have your shot? Because you had a shot last week and I didn't have one. I got a shot this week. I don't know if you got one or if you just gonna take a sip of whatever that was you was drinking.
I always got one.
My man, you stay prepared.
Keep them on deck. I'm not alcoholic.
Nah.
Yep.
But if you stay ready, you never have to get ready is what you're saying, though. I hear what you're saying, bro.
Yep.
I'm picking up what you putting down, my guy. But here's to a long weekend, hopefully for most of y'all out there tuned in, and for making it to the end of the work week of this week. So salud, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Pitmasters.
Salud.
God damn. Well, I got probably about 2 more shots in that bottle of Captain that I'm trying to get rid of. I saw that face. What did you take? What was that shot?
Straight up Kettle One. I shouldn't have did that.
Okay.
I was bad.
I was about to just do straight Crown because I had some real shit to talk about tonight. But speaking of which, if you're watching, share the link, get some more participation up in here because we're going to talk about some things that we're going to want some dialogue about. Let me see.
Yes.
First thing we're going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, if you have been under a rock or been sleeping or don't have Netflix or something, Dave Chappelle has put out his 6th comedy special for Netflix. He had a contract to do 6. He did 6. And in this one, he's saying this is his last special for a while. So I should have just poured a little bit out for that because I love when this dude comes out with shit because it's always, it's a learning experience and a fun time. You know what I'm saying? I put a tweet out saying, Chappelle be low-key out here with TED Talks disguised as fucking stand-up specials. And I'm not mad at it at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for that shit. But so this special, unlike just like his other ones, he says some controversial stuff and some people get mad. This one has been ramping up for a while because he has been under fire from the trans community, and they keep claiming that he is making poor jokes of, you know what I'm saying, like distasteful jokes, always putting them down, always this, that, and the third, right? And you just watched it. You heard his bits, and you saw his other specials.
Yes.
Now, when you hear him make these jokes in the full context of his special, because he always has a reason for why he's telling the story or the joke. Is there a chance? Is there any possibility that you, Black Mac, sense that Dave is an asshole towards transsexuals?
No. And I will say this, and I will say this not as a slight to Dave Chappelle, but Dave is an asshole to pretty much everybody. You know what I mean? Respectfully. So you gonna get a joke told on you. You know what I mean? It's going to happen. Right. But it's comedy. It's his art. It's the way he gets his messages across. So no, I don't think he's intentionally being an asshole to that specific community. His jokes just hit. You know what I mean? The jokes hit. So you have to take that for what it is. You have to take it for what it is. So he could make you laugh at something like that, and then have a story behind why the joke was told. You know what I mean? So I just watched it right before the show. I watched it because I wanted to come into the show fresh with the opinion,
right, that
I wanted to give. And I want to say, first and foremost, Dave Chappelle is a fucking master, bro.
Yes. Yes.
He is a master storyteller, and from what I was reading, people were mad at. I gotta say this real quick. Stop getting mad in the moment. You know what I mean? Especially at somebody saying, like, doing the artful masterwork of a set. You know what I mean? Stop getting mad at that specific portion of what he was saying, which everybody was mad at the trans shit, right? The joke that he told. Immediately following that shit, Dave told a beautiful fucking story, and it correlated with the joke. And no one mentions this shit. And it's a very personal story for him. So it's like you get mad at this shit, but did anyone listen to this fucking story that he told? Because it's a beautiful, painful, personal story. And it kind of wipes away the joke that he told because of the story that he told immediately after that joke. And he was like, if that person were here, they'd be fucking crying, laughing. You know what I mean? So it's like, stop getting mad at the moment, and then, like, especially Dave Chappelle, because the way he started off this show was like, I'm here to negotiate the release of the baby. And it was funny. It was funny then. And then, like, he went through the whole set, and then at the end of the set, he was like, so please do not abort the baby. And I'm like, that is fucking brilliant, bro. It's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant, because this whole show, he's like attacking everything. And then he's like, at the end of the show, he's like, so please let the man live. You know what I mean? It's like, that's fucking brilliant, bro. I couldn't write like that to save my life, and I wish I could, because that is beautiful storytelling. It's storytelling at its finest. It's, in this day and age, it's a lost art. It really is a lost art.
Yeah.
And I believe Dave Chappelle is one of the last people, actually the last person out here doing that shit, bro. So I appreciated the stand up. I really did. What about, I actually hit you up because I wanted to know your thoughts about this as a comedian. You know what I mean? So,
an inspiring
being that is, it's something you are.
Yeah. It's
you are an inspiring comedian. What's your thoughts on it?
It's weird because I'm watching somebody at the pinnacle of the profession or of the art that I am drawn to. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the best of the best at what I like, at what I would aspire to do. Seeing the gap between where I'm at and where he's at, low key, is kind of discouraging, because you're like, fuck, man. There's like, fuck. There's no way I can touch shit like that, you know, like. But you always got to think, like, Dave has been doing this shit since he was 15. My man is 48. He has 33 years doing this. I started this shit March 2020, then COVID happened, and then, you know, so it's a gap that should be there.
Right.
It's a gap that should be there. It's nothing. He's not getting favoritism or nothing. He grinded and he got where he's at. So I'm watching that, and a part of me is like, fuck, what am I even doing out here? We got people like him carrying this shit. What am I doing out here? But that's a whole nother podcast. As somebody who, I mean, we have the podcast and we have discussions about real world shit. We've had serious discussions about race. We had serious discussions about sexism and shit like that on here. For him to be able to talk about this stuff and be widely accepted across all race, genders, orientations, and everything, like that's telling you something. Like, if this widespread, this general mass of people with all kinds of differences still come to this man's show, because it's not like his audience is just one person or one demographic. Everybody fucks with Dave because he's that guy. Because he's the way he does the shit. It's hard to not fuck with him unless you are looking for a reason and are just completely closed-minded to everything. You brought up perfectly the thing that let me share the screen, because somebody posted this. I think it was me in the group, and it was that the National Black Justice Coalition is trying to urge Netflix to remove Dave Chappelle's special off Netflix, and there it is right there. So it says, immediately after its release on Tuesday, the closer began receiving backlash over a series of anti-trans comments from the 48-year-old comedian. At one point during the gig, Chappelle declares himself a TERF, which is an acronym for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminist, and expresses support for J.K. Rowling, the Harry Potter author, who claimed trans women posed a threat to those who were assigned female at birth. Right? So I don't think he was real serious with that, but during the special, he said he looked up the definition of what a feminist is, and it said someone who is about equal rights, or someone who is about making sure women have equal rights. And he was like, bam, that's what I have. Like, what he was telling people is open your eyes to how fucked up the quote-unquote feminist movement is portrayed, i.e. The thing where Harvey Weinstein was getting away with all the retarded stuff he was getting away with, right? He was like, bro, all you got to do is they were just like, Hollywood is wild. It's real bad for women out here. I know, we'll just go to the Oscars and we're all black, and that'll be our thing. Like, he was like, why don't y'all just not go to the Oscars, fire your male agents, go get some females that are up in the game and be like, hey, you want to get me in your movie? You got to go through her, you know, and start empowering women and getting them more involved in the Hollywood scene, right? You want to make a stand and be taken seriously about female rights and getting everybody treated the same. How about we go out there and talk about facts and do stuff instead of walking around with these silly looking pink hats? Like, you know, however you feel about that, how you feel about that. But what he said was like, their movement, like they made the feminist agenda like white. They're doing a whole lot of extra shit when they should just be focused on the movement, the purpose of it. The trans comment. Right. If you watch the whole special, how the fuck, sorry, but how the hell can you look at Dave and be like, he is anti-trans? You know what I'm saying? That story he told about Daphne, the trans woman, that befriended him. And here's the tweet that he was talking about, right? So he tells this amazing story about Daphne, who was an aspiring comedian as well, right? He called her up. She opened for him in a show. She bombed and all that shit. And she's a trans woman, man, trans, going over to being a female. All of this stuff, man. and he told this story about him being dragged on Twitter, dragged on social media for being anti-trans. And she stepped up to defend him with this whole thing. Punching down requires you to consider yourself superior to another group. Dave Chappelle doesn't consider himself better than me in any way. He isn't punching up or punching down. He's punching lines. That's his job, and he's a master of his craft. That is the most gangster shit that I have seen tweeted about this situation. That is slick, how she did the punching lines. That's his job. He's a master. All of that stuff, man. And if you heard the whole story, because of this tweet, the trans community started bashing her, a trans person, to the point where, and he said he doesn't know if it was the reason why she killed herself, but she jumped off of a building and killed herself. So, like, at some point, people gotta just stop getting, like you said, you're hearing the joke, you're getting mad in the moment. You're like, this dude hates trans people. This joke, a trans joke, what? You know, like, how dare you? How dare you? But you're not listening to the full story. It's like when you take a test and you don't read the full question.
Right.
And you go and answer some shit and your answer be wrong as fuck, and you just go back and look, you're like, oh, I should have read the whole fucking question. Watch the whole special. And one other thing I want to bring up that was very impactful is when he was telling the story, like he was out and about and this lady was following him around, right? Just follow him around everywhere. He goes to his car and this lady follows him to the car. She's like, Dave Chappelle. He's like, what? He's like, you need to stop punching down on trans, or she was mad at him because of jokes that he tells. And he's like, lady, how have you heard my material? Like, have you bought a ticket to my show? I doubt it, because you don't like me. There's no way you're coming to support me like that.
You're right.
Did you watch my specials on Netflix? Probably. Or are you mad because you heard my material unwillingly because I followed you to your car and performed my act in front of you? Like, if you don't fuck with the dude, you don't have to watch his... that's all comedians. That's everything. Like, if you don't fuck with a person, you don't have to go out of your way to say, I don't fuck with that person. Just don't fuck with them. Just don't listen to their music. Don't watch their specials. Don't read their books. Don't follow them on social media. Just, there's ways to, like, you are going out of your way to be offended. You are going way the fuck out of your way to be offended at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
So it blows my mind the backlash this dude is getting for no fucking reason. For no reason. He's just saying shit that people don't want to hear. And like my man AD said in the comments, silence isn't how you fix social problems, social dilemmas and shit. Conversation is.
No.
And if this man ain't opening the door and starting conversation, I don't know who else is talking about these things the way Dave is. I thought it was a masterclass. Again, every special I see, I'm just like, this dude can't top himself, and he tops himself. I can't. This man is something else. He is something else, man.
Facts.
I don't know.
Facts.
Why are you mad at this dude? Like, I don't know. Like, I can't answer because I'm not a trans person, but I mean, it's like, what? You're like, how? When it's not like he's just making that joke to make it and then moves on to another topic. Like, it is a whole thing that has a story at the end showing you how close he is to that community and how he wants them, like, to have the rights and everything we have. Like, oh my gosh. Empathy is bisexual. It has to go both ways. When he said that, I was like, Jesus Christ, Dave. How do you write this? How do you do this? How do you do this? I don't know, man. Shout out to Megan jumping in here. Me and her have had conversations about Well, her thing is like she feels comedy is like the last true, like real. I don't want to mess her words up, but like most comedians, when they get up there and they talk about things going on in the world, that is something that is needed, because a lot of people do be like, well, don't talk about that. That's taboo. That's this. And a comedian will be like, man, fuck that shit. Bow.
I don't know, bro.
I can't. You still there? Your internet be acting up, man. In and out, bro. Oh, there we go. I'm pretty sure he'll be back. He ain't just gonna leave me to run the show by myself. But personally, I watched that today too, earlier today, and I got goosebumps watching him. I watched Bill Burr. I get the same feels. Like this, just talk about shit people are scared to talk about. Just because if nobody talks about it, people act like it's not happening, and then the shit just keeps continuing. So that's why you need people like that to do that. And then sometimes, I mean, the way they bring it up, like it's something you could talk about after the show. Like it's light enough to where you're like, yeah, that is like, we are stupid with how we get in, with how we're acting or how we're reacting or things like that. To certain things that are in that is quote unquote social taboo. Like, oh, we can't talk about that. But like, you leave the show and you talk about the show, and that leads to conversations and stuff. You can't not, I know this is a double negative, but you can't not talk about real shit like this, because it's not going to get better. It's really not going to get better if nobody is willing to talk about it. The fact politicians are scared to talk about shit because it'll offend somebody and then I'm gonna lose votes and stuff. Dave has nothing to worry about. So here's my other question that I posed to the group, to all those who are watching. So this movement is trying to get the special taken down off Netflix. Obviously, Netflix has not responded to said threats or demands of the group. I'm looking at Dave Chappelle, and I know we talk about cancel culture and stuff. I like to call it consequence culture. Like, you do something and the consequences of your action, or maybe people stop fucking with you, maybe people stop listening to your songs, stop following you, stop supporting you, and that's just something you got to deal with. Dave says what he says, and I feel like I was talking about earlier, so many people fuck with Dave Chappelle. I don't think that quote unquote cancel culture can touch Dave Chappelle, because he's so raw and real and transparent and intelligent enough to be able to tell his story and get his point across in a way where if you are offended, the majority of people will be like, how are you offended? Like he did with this the transsexual material in his special. I'm looking at it like, how like, I don't think Dave Chappelle can be canceled. I see you, Black. Talk about internet ain't letting me be great. I got it, man. Just jump back in when you can, bro. But what do y'all think? Y'all really think that because I mean, I know the Baby or whatnot has been quote unquote canceled for his remarks at Rolling Loud. Black obviously is being canceled right now. Internet won't let him be great, but he's one of those people, like, I can honestly, like, when you look at his shows, like I said earlier, I can't, it is, everybody is at his shows. Every race, gender, creed, orientation, it don't matter. Like, everybody fucks with Dave. I don't see Dave being canceled. I don't. And to top it off, the organization trying to cancel him ain't even like a trans organization. It was like some other organization trying to do the most, right? trying to do the most. And it's like, bro, like, why are y'all trying to get my man canceled for talking about trans stuff? And the trans community ain't even the ones coming to him like, cancel it. It's a whole nother group trying to get it taken down because of trans comments. Like, just stay in your lane, bro. Like, just stay in your lane. I mean, you're allowed. Look, I'm going to say this. People, you're allowed to be offended by what you're offended by. If you're offended by it, do what you feel is right. They're doing that. And if it doesn't work out and he doesn't end up canceled, don't be mad. Just move on with your life and don't support Dave Chappelle. Don't look at everybody else as enablers because they don't have the same morals or the same strict upbringing and shit you got. You are more than welcome to stop following Dave Chappelle, stop supporting him, stop throwing money his way, whatever. Nobody's telling you you have to. But just because you're the minority of the offended party, you know what I'm saying? Like, quit trying to villainize everybody else because they don't feel the way you feel. Does that make sense, Black? Does that make sense? Am I out of pocket saying that shit?
Yeah. No, it makes perfect sense, bro. Because we got a comment from Brian, and I kind of feel the same way. Cancel culture thing, like it eliminates the talk. You know what I mean? The reaching of ideas. So instead of somebody saying, well, let me understand why you feel this way, and let me tell you how I feel about the situation, and then maybe we can come to agreement. Me and Frank D do this shit all the time. Because for people who don't know, Frank D, my co-host on No Gimmicks, he's a black conservative. So me and him regularly have conversations like that, right? So, but it's me saying like, I want to understand why you feel this way. And a lot of times we'll come to an agreement on a lot of shit that we come to an agreement on. You know what I mean? So it's as simple as that. But when you cancel somebody out, that's you pretty much saying like, bro, I'm not trying to hear anything you fucking saying. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here. Which is kind of unfair to that person because maybe they didn't feel like they were doing shit wrong. But in the case of Dave Chappelle, like the man he's paid his dues 10 times over, bro. The dude walked away from $50 million when no one would have walked away from $50 million. You know what I mean? And then went to Africa. You know what I mean? So yeah, like the man has earned the right to speak on shit truthfully, speaking his truth. And a lot of the shit makes sense, bro. If you actually think about it, a lot of the shit actually makes sense. It's wild. And he can correlate that. So like the joke itself, right? This joke hit for me on one level in particular. Because as many of you know, I went vegan for like 7 months. Yeah. And it was cool. So the beyond and impossible shit, I was like, oh my God, that's fucking hilarious. I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh my God, man.
I was like, damn, I wouldn't even thought of that shit. He was like, it tastes like it, but is it really that? It's just like, goddamn, that's funny. That shit was funny. It hit me on a whole new level. But to that point, man, it's like you can't cancel out the truth, bro. The man is speaking his truth, and a lot of the shit makes sense if you sit back and really think about it. So I don't think Dave's going nowhere.
No, I think he is quote unquote uncancelable because he is willing. Like, if what he says has consequences, he's willing to face those consequences. He ain't gonna cry about it. He ain't gonna do shit. Dave is gonna be Dave, bro. He's gonna be Dave. Because He's just not out there just saying shit to make people laugh. Like, for people who don't think Dave puts thought and like sits down and like has conversations with the people who he's basing his material around to get their feelings and everything. Like, he is a surgeon with how he goes about his craft. People don't think that because he gets up there and he smokes his cigarette, and he had the Chappelle show where he was goofy as shit. The Dave you're seeing now is not the Dave from the Chappelle show, my guy. He is on a whole nother level.
No.
He evolved into a final form.
Dave is free. Yeah, he is free on a level that I aspire to be. Like, that dude is free, bro. Like, he could say whatever he feels, and it makes sense. I love it.
Yeah, I'm here with it, man. So Dave Chappelle, friend of the podcast, man. Whenever you want to come through, let us know. We'll be glad to have you on here. But brilliant work.
Always.
Brilliant work. We're going to be sitting around waiting for a while for his next special, man, because he's just going to live his life like he wants to. If I can see this dude live again, I will drive wherever the fuck. Like, if you are anywhere on this side of the fucking Mississippi, my guy, we going to have to just spend some money to come see him, man, because he is oh my gosh. I'm just trying to give this man his flowers now before something crazy happened and he's taken from us, because it is going to be a while before we get somebody like Dave again. Like Ryan Davis, I don't know if you guys follow him on social media. He's on his way up too. He has some real shit, and he'll put people on blast and spin a joke into it, but he does that. But Dave is a once in a lifetime talent. So these are flowers to Dave. Great job.
Facts.
Awesome special. And I'm waiting for the next one, bro. I'm probably gonna go back and watch his other ones on Netflix, man, just to have myself a good time. But
Yep.
all right, you ready to get into some? Let's move to this shit. So I hit you up today, right? I was in the gym and I was like, yo, we got to talk about this thing I've been hearing about called soaking that is running rampant in the culture of the young Mormons. I don't know if you guys are aware of what is happening in the lives of young 20-something Mormons out there, but it is a act. Stop laughing, bro. It is an act called soaking, and rather than me try to explain it, let me bring a professional,
Bro,
on here so she can explain to you guys what the fuck it is. Now, the person who is about to talk is an ex-Mormon. So, as of now, she is the expert on the panel and explaining what this is. So let me make sure I bring this screen in here. Okay. Let me hide this.
Shit.
And then,
I'm already laughing. Yo.
Hold on. I gotta do the thing to make sure it shares the audio. So let me reshare this, because I want you guys to get this audio too, because y'all gonna need to hear the explanation of this. Because if I was to try to explain it, y'all be like, Mac, you lying. Get out of here. You wildin'. Okay? But let me... Let me share it. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this shit?
Oh my God.
All right. Here we go.
tell me about something that sounds made up but is 100% real. I'll go first. Young Mormons, usually like teenage to college student kind of age, are very sexually repressed. Because obviously they're not allowed to touch themselves, they're not allowed to look at anything sexual, they're not allowed to even like hug or kiss anybody for an extended period of time. But sometimes it gets to a point where they just can't help themselves. So soaking is a thing that happens. And that is basically where the boy puts his penis inside the girl and then they just hold still. No thrusting, because that would be sex. But if you put it in and you just sit there and don't move, it doesn't count. It sounds like I'm making that up, but I promise you that is a thing that happens in Provo, Utah every day.
So y'all heard that, right? Soaking. For those of you who didn't hear, or I don't know if the audio came across clear enough, because they don't want to defile themselves in the eyes of God, but they still have the urge. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, this is funny as shit.
So, see, you know what I'm saying? Your hormones get going, whatever, this, that, and the third, right? And you're just like, bro, I really need this. I need this, right? I need this, but I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to go to hell, but I need this. And the partner's like,
bitch, you going to hell.
I need this. The partner's like, I need this too. How can we do this and still get to heaven? Just put it inside and don't move. Okay.
Don't move.
So, I mean, can you... It's in Leviticus? I need the chapter and the verse right now. Chapter and verse.
Yes, please.
Fam. The whole process of soaking, one, like, first of all, foreplay, I would hope is involved. Because she would have to get wet in order for anything to be soaked. Right?
Super.
So, you already sinning at that point. Sin is occurring at that point. I mean, you can't be all holier than now and be like, la 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 la, you know, like DJing that down there, you know, just to get it moist, you know. You can't be like, God, like, I love you, la 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 la. Yeah. Stop it. I mean, it has to be moist down there, right? And then, like, the dude's gonna have to be, you know, erect. Which, I mean, in all honesty, it don't take much for guys to get aroused. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you kiss, bro. A Mormon at that point, like, if you are willing to settle for soaking, I'm assuming this dude has not had any intercourse or anything at all. So, like, looking at this man sexy will probably get this dude ready to go. Click, 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 click. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in. I'm locked in.
You know, he's ready to go. But okay, so now they're just like, now put it in. Don't move. What? Just sit here.
What?
Because apparently, according to Mormons, God's vision is equal to that of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, where if you don't move, he can't see you.
Yes.
Because the minute
God is a bear. Just stay still.
Like, penetration. That, sir, is sex. You might as well finish the deed. The minute that, bro.
You did it. You did it.
It goes in there. And Lauren, you bring up a good point. Because that brings me to my next video that will enhance. So this is how they enhance the
Enhance
soaking.
your scope.
Bestie is called to soak in a BYU dorm, and you have to jump pump for her.
Let me show you this video. So to enhance the soaking lifestyle, so let me one back, right? So what you're seeing is this lump here is the soaking couple. They don't want to themselves thrust and cause the thrusting. So they have a third party. There's a third party who
This is the worst threesome. This is the worst threesome ever. Ever.
They bring a third party to come into the room and hit them with this.
When your bestie is called to soak in a BYU dorm, and you have to jump pump for her. When your bestie...
The third wheel jumps on the bed, which is a I don't know how you would say it, like a catalyst to thrusting happening. But when you get to heaven, you can tell God, I wasn't doing it. She was jumping on the bed that caused the thrusting, that caused. And God's gonna be like, looking through his rule book, like, yeah, there's a loophole in the contract here. Go ahead through, Levi. Like, you're safe.
Son of a gun.
You can go through too, Ruth. Like, I can't send you to hell for this, because it's this. So let me ask you this, Black. Let me ask you this, because I know you have never given me gouge or an opinion that was not real. You have a couple. They're both your friends. You go out. It's just you guys, right? They're like, hey man, we were hoping you could help us out with something. We're in this patch in our relationship where we want to take it to the next level. And you're like, oh shit, like, were you looking for some advice on things you could do to spice up the relationship?
Yeah.
Nah. Black, we were wondering if you can, like, jump on the side of the bed while I soak my wife or my girlfriend. And you're like, the fuck did you just ask me? Then they explain to you what your role in they explain to you what your part in the evening's festivities are. What do you What do you do? What do you do?
Usually explain to them that if I were God, I'm sending y'all to hell, because it ain't for the fact that you soaked and you tried to find a loophole in the shit. Is that you fucked horribly already. You've already fucked horribly. You've already given each other the worst experience in anyone's life, and you both have to live with this. So you're going to know that you not only did you fuck horribly, now you have to live with on your conscience that your kids are also going to find a way to fuck horribly because you're tied to this religion. Go to hell. Just go. Go. Bye. Go to hell. Horrible sex. Go to hell.
I couldn't. I would just tell y'all to just smash. Be like, y'all, like, there's no way.
Just do it.
Because it's not like y'all were soaking and I broke into the room and jumped on the bed real quick and made you, oh God, oh no, oh. Like, your plan was to have me jump on the bed to make you thrust. And this, oh my God. First of all, The number
jumping on the bed like a goddamn jackhammer. Get your
bro.
ass off.
And here's the thing.
You're going to hell too.
You're going to be talking to me, giving me instructions on how quick to jump, how deep to make the jump, because y'all are going to be wanting certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's going to be like, harder, right? And you're going to look at me and be like,
right.
Jump harder, motherfucker. Shit.
Bitch,
You
I'm
heard
tired.
it.
Fuck you think this is?
I'm sitting here listening. Like,
trampoline?
You
think I'm at rock and jump right now?
Rocket jump? Oh, God. My fucking burning all these calories for your ass, man. Like, I'm not getting nothing out of this. I'm the jumper. I'm just the jumper. You know, and then now, God forbid, you jump so well, they have the best quote-unquote soak session in their life, right? Now word around campus is, bro, if you want a good soak session, get Willie, man.
This motherfucker.
Get Willie. Willie got the right motion. Willie got the right, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm the go-to jumper. You know what I'm saying? Now that's me.
Nah, right.
Hey, Mac, what you doing
Jumping
Friday?
on the bed like a fucking 80s aerobic workout.
Hey, Mac, what you doing Friday? Cause me and my girl was thinking about soaking. Well, you sitting there looking at your schedule. Got a 5 p.m. soak session, jump session. Timothy and Mary, they also got me for 30 minutes for a jump session. And God damn it, when are you free, Mac? When are you free? I need soaking with the nobody
Never.
jumps like you. I tried using Jamal. He don't jump right. He don't listen to the girls' instructions and shit. You're just in tune with her instructions. You know what I'm saying? And then listen, I'm probably thinking about this way too much. I'm the jumper for this couple, right?
No, you have the right idea.
I'm the jumper for this couple.
Right.
She is taken to the next level with how well his artificial pumps are based on how well I jump. They get married, so now they can have sex for real, right? They get married, so in God's eyes, he's allowed to thrust himself. But then his thrusts aren't the same as when I was jumping on the bed. That couple's fucked.
Jumps. Yeah, exactly.
Your regular pumps aren't as good as Max jump pumps. So now,
No.
now what's happening? Like she gonna look at you like,
You got problems.
can you
Where's
call
Willie?
Yeah.
Where's Willie? Go get Willie.
It's not the same without him. Call Willie. Babe, we're married. I can thrust myself. You don't thrust right. It was different when Willie was there. Like, what is happening? What is happening? And you also, like, what kind of mattress? Because nowadays, all these Sealy Posturepedics and all that, like, the coils are individually wrapped.
Oh, yeah.
So
you
when
can't get
somebody's jumping, you ain't shaking.
Get no Tempur-Pedic.
You out here in these regular old school, like, $99 mattresses where all the springs tied together and shit.
Yep.
Bro, let me bring this video back up.
That's what you got. You can't get memory foam, none of that shit.
Let me bring this video back up. Look at this shit. Just look at this. Can you imagine? This is you.
Is called to soak in a BYU dorm, and you have to jump pump for her. When your best
Bro, she is just
When your bestie is called to soak in a BYU dorm, and you have to jump pump for her.
look at that. You are just literally like half jumping on the bed. Like you can't jump too high. Or you know what I'm saying? Like it's just what's going on here? Bro, you know what? Let me say this.
You got to get that momentum.
Let me say this, bro. When I was growing up, I grew up in a let's say religious household. My parents both went to church and everything. You know, like the urge is there. Every time you're in a church family, the urge to sin is there because it looks so good. You see everybody else sinning, you just like, God, man, that looks good. I want it.
Sinning is
You sitting there looking in
wonderful.
the Bible, and you just like, all you got to do is repent. You know what I'm saying? You just go up to the altar, forgive me for my sins. God's like, hey, bro, I got you. Jesus is just like, I died for you. Come on back. So, I mean, if you go on sin and get full repent, you might as well full sin, bro.
Yeah, I'm going. You better go full frontal. You know what I mean?
I am sinning to the max.
You gotta go deep.
I am sinning to the max and coming back to church like, hey, God, hey, your boy got caught slipping, but hey, you know what I'm talking about? But I'm sorry though.
I know that you are forgiving, God. I know that you forgive. You will pardon my sins. You died on the cross for me. God damn, that shit felt good. Shit felt good as a motherfucker. That shit felt great.
Man, how do you, like, in my life, I would have never have thought of something like if your religion is causing you to do stuff like this, is it something?
No, keep it.
Keep
that religion. keep that religion.
Oh man, bro, what is this? Like, hey, Kaylee, we trying to take it to the next level, but we want to go to heaven, man. We see you got a nice size on you. You could probably help me get the deeper thrust. You want to come by and jump on the bed while we?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you? It like to the people jumping. How do you live with yourself? Like, did you just go back to your room and sleep after watching people climax to your jumps? What's happening here?
Do you have to repent too? Do you have to repent too? Is my question, because you aided in the sin. You helped them sin. So are you a part of the group?
Nah, because you was just there jumping on the bed.
Is God gonna punish you too?
Nah, because you was just getting a calf workout.
Nah, but you helped them sin.
They didn't sin though.
Yeah.
According to them, none of that was a sin.
According to them.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like their whole original plan.
You broke the hymen, bro. You gotta go. You might as well just keep going. The seal has been broken. Keep going.
Bro, you can't. The first time I had sex, the minute I was inside,
man, I wish that
shit was automatic. Like, listen, it was instinct. I was just thrusting. I was like, what the? Whoa.
Yeah, it's like
your body just takes over.
The warmth of it. Yeah, it's like it tells you keep going, so it gets warmer up there. Keep going,
bro.
It's warmer.
My body just went into
going.
autopilot. My body just went into autopilot. It was like, you ain't know what's happening. I got you. And it was just raw instincts at that point. It was just like, God.
Yeah, let me take over.
Jesus, God.
That takes discipline. That's
their faith.
That takes some discipline.
That lets me know how strong their faith is. How strong their faith is. Like, I will not enter. I will not get in here.
I wonder if they pray while they in.
Say what?
Jesus, please don't let me thrust. Just keep it still.
Second. Well, I don't even know if this is the second.
Keep
thing.
it right here.
I don't even know if this is the second thing, but like what positions are available to you for soaking and jumping? It would just have to be missionary and probably
it has to be just
missionary and probably like riding. You only got those two.
Yeah, probably. That's it.
Ain't no doggy style happening.
Because even if you do reverse cowgirl, you out of there. Yeah, or doggy.
Yeah,
you out of there. You out of there. You out of there.
Well, I mean, I think missionary is the go-to because I mean they're Mormons, so they go on missions and shit. So they're just like, I mean, this is pretty much what we're supposed to do anyway, right? Missionary, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just this is what we do. This position was named after us. We have to do it. You can soak while riding, Taylor. Like she just sits on it, right? But she can't move.
I mean, you can.
She can't move.
Yeah.
Like, don't move them goddamn hips, girl.
Move at all.
Because it's about to be problems in here. So you just sitting there.
It will be.
You're right.
You can't do doggy because Satan himself will get there and be like, let me take over.
Yeah.
Gotta forgive you later.
I'm gonna take the wheel. Satan's like, nah, I'm taking the wheel because ain't no way you could just soak in the doggy style position. And because I'm just like, it's, I mean, you only YOLO.
No, hell no.
YOLO. I'm out of here. I'm quitting.
Yep.
You aliens do more than missionary. Joanna, why we gotta be aliens? We are married men who are well within our rights.
For real.
As long as it's consensual, we can do whatever position we want. You gotta keep it spicy, man. Married 20 years, you gotta keep it spicy up in there, bro.
You gotta make up shit.
Bro, talk about it.
You gotta make up shit at this point.
Do you think they incorporate role play with their shit too? To spice it up? Like, we've been soaking. I'm tired of the same soak sessions.
I imagine their role play.
Let's spin it up. Let's spice it up.
I imagine their role play is like normal shit. You know what I mean? I met you at the bar.
What? We're at a bar? Oh my God, that's so bad.
Oh, you're so dirty.
Was there Miller Ultra there? Oh my God, beer?
I'm gonna take you home.
Jesus. There was beer at that bar? Oh my, you're such a bad boy. I know. I'm gonna soak you so hard. I'm gonna soak the shit out of you. I'm talking.
Can't wait to get you back.
It's Noah's
Gonna
Ark.
soak it all night.
It's Noah's Ark in this motherfucker. And
I'm talking straight face.
That's the flood. Girl, your body's the flood. I got the ark right here. And I'm going to float on that for 40 days and 40 nights. Girl, let's go to field.
40 nights. Constant raining. Constant.
You hear that thunder? They probably listen to Imagine Dragons while they soak. Thunder, hear the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. And they just sitting there. Does it feel good?
Somebody said this earlier in the comment, but this shit was hilarious. They're just like, jump man. Get the
fuck out of here! Halloween.
Them boys
Taliban.
up to something. Them boys up to
Taliban. Jump man. They either playing that or they playing Crisscross or House of Pain. You gotta have a playlist if you a jumper. Jump around. Get up and get down. Jump around. Jump. You gotta ask them. So what kind of jumping? It's like a spin class. Like you got a beats per minute. You know, like when you do CPR and they're like, just do the BG song for you to find a. So what kind of beat per minute? Are you looking for here? Are you looking for a staying alive, a crisscross jump?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what beat am I going for here? Give me a drill beat. Put Panda on.
Yeah.
And jump.
That's important.
Jump and beat the panda. Panda. I got plugs in Atlanta. Give it the tip of the tip of the. Oh shit! This is what I'm talking about. Yo,
Slow down.
Slow down. Wait, that's too fast. Yo, stop it. You're going too fast. Oh,
You're gonna
God.
kill me.
You're hurting her. You're hurting her. Like, I'm not too. Oh my God. Yo, kids, parents, teach your kids about safe sex. And if your religion is having you do this for your earth, like, bro, I would rather just masturbate.
Leave that religion.
I would rather masturbate, bro.
Yes. Leave that religion. Leave that religion.
Bro, just be a Catholic, cause they be sinning.
It's
and
not
they be
worth it.
They be Hail Marying and they be right back about their business. You know what I'm saying? Go to a regular church where they just be like, bro, just come to the altar, accept Lord Jesus. Get on about your business. You ain't gotta do stuff like this, man.
Yup.
You ain't gotta do stuff like this. I should not be laughing this hard at people for doing this shit. I should not be having this much fun talking about the shit y'all doing because you have sexual urges. Just go masturbate, bro. Just go masturbate. Just get it over with and move on about your business, man. That's all you got to do. I was going to talk about this activist show on CBS, but we covered up on some time. So what I want to talk about, I don't know who posted this Jager bomb hot dog shit, but
oh my God.
Let me go ahead and get that video pulled up. I have not seen anything as disgusting in my life. I mean, I have, but it has been a while. And this guy just jumped on here and was just like, bro, fam, you hate gross shit? Say less. Say less.
Say less.
I got you. It's from this dude, Tipsy Bartender. He usually does like drink recipes and shit like that, but my man is here.
Hot dogs, homeboy. We gotta get some hot dogs in there. That should be enough, right? Let's boil these boys up. Bingo. All right, guys. So we open our Red Bull. Get a little bit in here. We don't need a lot. But right there is good. Get our ketchup.
First of all, I'm gonna stop it right there. My man's making Jager ketchup. Fam. Jager ketchup. Jager ketchup. That's all I'm gonna say. Continue.
No.
All right.
No.
Y'all don't
no.
be gagging, okay? This is good stuff. I just got my wings. Okay, all right. Jager time. You want to poke out, homeboy? Get some pokes in there. It's a really good year.
All right. Who? How does this become an actual thing? How does this become an actual thing, bro? Who is sitting there looking at hot dogs? Who is looking at hot dogs? Probably top 3 struggle foods across the board. The most versatile struggle food. Pan fry them, boil them, throw them in the microwave. Some people just eat them joints cold, wildin'. Who looks at hot dogs and be like, all right. Let's let this play. Let this play.
So we can leave this for a few hours and let's hope for the best. I'd never done this before. I don't think anybody had. The burn. Woo! That one burned. I ain't making that up, homeboy. Let's hit the frying pan.
The frying pan.
It's just a little light little fry, just to heat them up, you know? You want cold hot dogs. See, all of you now are going, ooh, that's disgusting. But if this was some expensive restaurant, we go, no, okay, we have gourmet hot dogs in a light Jager roast. You ought to be like, wow, that's delicious. Come back over with a nice little bit here. Okay, I think we're good. It's got a nice little Jager coat on that, and that is beautiful, guys. Nice little Jager coat. So let's start off with our mayo. Mustard. Oh yeah. You know you want to try this. And there you have it. Jager bomb hot dog. All right. By the way, that Jager sauce, that's gonna be sweet. I swallowed, okay? I swallowed, just so you all know I spit out. This good stuff, all right? Drink responsibly. Eat.
First of all, pause. You could have been like, I ate it. Yeah.
I swallow.
Pause. I swallow.
Yeah.
I don't spit nothing out. Like, pause, my guy. Like, Yeah, I agree with my sister. She's like, he spit the hot dog out because that clip was cut. Like, you could have showed me you chewed and swallowed that shit.
Yeah, buddy.
Look at his face. Look at the face. Instant regret, bro.
He don't even like it.
Look at it. Yo. So, I get it. You know, cats be in college and shit. They want to party and shit. You know, they want to do some new shit. Tipsy bartender, I think AD said it. Normally this dude be on the timeline, like, using a coconut or a fucking watermelon as a drink jug with some other juice to make it like a fruity. And I'll be like, some of this shit, I'll be like, that shit looks magically delicious, my guy. Like, I'm looking forward to maybe trying that one day. This shit, I was just, who asked for this? 2, Black, you have people over your house.
No one.
You have people at your house. My man's just like, cool. I'm a start on the dogs, and you thinking he gonna throw them on a grill or some shit. He start pouring Jager into a skillet. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is happening here?
I'm leaving. I'm fucking leaving.
He in the kitchen.
First and foremost, he's soaked hot dogs in that bitch, bro. Hot dog juice and Jägermeister, hard pass. I'm not doing it.
Fam.
I'm not doing it. That's got to be the worst smell known to man. I'm not doing it.
You know, in whatever universe that makes that, they're gonna look at the jar that had half the bottle of Jager in it with the hot dogs and be like, yo, drink that. And somebody's gonna drink that shit. And my imagination of how that, because first of all, Jager by itself, anything more than this much Jager to me in a shot glass, my gag reflex is like, it's go time.
Too much.
Is that more than a shot? Well,
let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. So my brother came out here about a month ago, right?
Yeah.
And my brother loves Jager bombs. Like, he loves to do Jager bombs. And I'm like, bro, you are gonna fucking kill me. because I am not. For him, I'll do it, but for anybody else, fuck that shit. I'm not doing it. I'm not touching it. I hate the smell of it. And he wanted to do them consecutively, and I'm like, you've lost your mind. You've lost your mind. I'm not doing it. So Jager and hot dog, bro, who thought of this? Who needed this in their life to say, I want to try Jägermeister and a hot dog? Who?
Like, you'll take the first bite and be like, God, like, I gotta eat the rest of this shit? And you made 7 more of these hoes? Like, for what? Why?
Now the kids all mad because they snack got fucked up. Y'all wild.
You can't have these grown-up hot dogs. I be telling my son that. Like, I make a drink, and if that thing is anything other than straight liquor and it's mixed with some shit, he'd be like, what you drinking, Dad? Like, this is juice you cannot have, my guy. I know it looked good. You can't. Now he can't even trust hot dogs in the house. Now he can't even trust hot dogs in the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now I open up the fridge and see hot dogs. Like, can he have this, or is these other hot dogs? Like, in my house, it's never a question. But now every time I go somebody, they're like, I'm gonna go to a cookout, I'm gonna be looking at people weird when they're making the hot dogs and shit. Yeah, hot dogs are already done. I gotta see you cook these.
What you put in that hot dog? Yeah.
I can't if I cannot see if I was not around when the preparation of these hot dogs occurred, I cannot partake. I don't trust nobody no more.
No.
You want some ketchup for your fries? What kind of ketchup is this? What is it? Why is it in a Heinz bottle? Why is it in its own squeeze bottle? What the fuck you do to this? What's happening here?
Right.
Jeez, Willie, calm down. Nah, if y'all want me jumping to help y'all soak.
No, I know what y'all be doing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You soaking them hot dogs like you was trying to soak the other night when I was jumping on this goddamn bed. Y'all already weird. Nah, I can't even trust y'all with these goddamn hot dogs and shit. Coming over to the couple's house that soaks, and then they got these. Be like, why? If y'all just don't sin and drink the goddamn Jager, just drink the Jager. Y'all not hide and sin by putting the Jager in the hot dogs. Just drink the Jager. You want a Jager bomb? Let me show you how to make a Jager bomb. You ain't got to do all this crazy ass shit. You want to have intercourse? Let me show you how to have intercourse. Y'all doing all this crazy shit, man. I almost fucked around and been like, white people, why y'all doing that? But it was a black dude that was making these Jager hot dogs. So, whew, saved yourself. But, why don't people just do the shit? Why y'all trying to find other ways to do shit? Why you want Jager bombs, but don't like Jager bombs?
Right.
Here's a hot dog infused with Jager with Red Bull ketchup. Or you could just have a Jager bomb. Because it's just, bop, bop, I'm done. We out of here. That's all it gotta be. That's all it gotta be. But I'm sitting here soaking hot dogs for 3 hours, fucking marinating, making a Red Bull ketchup, and oh my God. People, if y'all don't stop making shit harder than it needs to be, and just, there's already a thing for Jager bombs.
Horrible.
It's called Jager bombs.
Horrible. Jager bombs by themselves are fucking horrible.
Yes.
So why would you want to put that shit in a hot dog and eat it?
Every bite's like a Jager.
Why?
God damn it. Ha! God. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. If y'all don't stop, y'all better stop fucking up cookout food. Y'all gonna fuck around and do something weird with a hamburger, cheeseburgers and shit. Then I can't trust nobody shit. Y'all gonna be trying to put fucking Ciroc and potato salad and shit. I can't, like, bro. The cookout has alcohol available to drink. Most cookouts do. You don't have to put the alcohol in my fucking food. What are you doing? Stop.
You don't.
Stop. I want to. Can I have a cheeseburger? Oh, I'll put Crown in the burgers. Fuck. Can I have fucking some of this steak? Marinated that shit in Hennessy overnight. Fuck. What these chips hitting on?
Oh, now you really making life.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
making horrible life decisions. Let me tell y'all something. People over 30. People over 30. I'm mainly talking to y'all. Stop fucking drinking Hennessy.
Oh,
It's terrible life choices that come out of that. We know this. We know this. Stop fucking drinking Hennessy. It's for people in their 20s that have livers of steel that don't give a fuck about life yet. You should if you're over 30. Give a fuck about your life. Stop fucking drinking Hennessy. Leave that shit alone. Leave it alone.
bro, you be out here drinking straight tequila. You telling people to leave Hennessy alone.
It's better than Hennessy. Hennessy is motor oil for bad decisions.
You ain't lying, man. I fuck with every brown liquor except Hennessy. Like, people who drink Hennessy straight, I know I'm gonna lose in a fight against them. Hennessy is the liquid form of...
Yeah. Them people don't give a fuck.
Hennessy is the liquid form of low-top black Air Forces. Like, just like, oh shit, you drinking that shit straight?
Facts.
He fight.
Yeah, bro, who hurt you?
Yeah.
Who hurt you today? It's been hard.
It's
Been a hard week, bro.
It's a long day, huh? It's a long day, huh? Oh, you got the Hennessy. You got Hennessy Black? You got the Hennessy Black? Nah, I'm gonna stay in tonight, bro. I'm gonna stay in. Oh, that's what you drinking tonight?
Yeah.
You show up to your homeboy house, they pre-gaming. Hey, we just over here. Why is that bottle of Hennessy open? Who drinking this shit? I'm going home. I got a future. I got.
Somebody gonna fight. We fighting tonight. I'm good. I'm gonna stay home.
My brother says he feels about Hennessy the way like I feel about Paul Masson. First of all, Paul Masson, that was A1C McCoy's Hennessy. I go to the little class 6. They was like, Paul Masson, $11. I was like, I can afford that. The worst hangovers known to man.
Yep, let me get it.
Paul Masson and E&J.
Yep.
I was on those things as a young airman.
Yep.
Not knowing what I was doing to my body, ladies and gentlemen. Not knowing that I deserved better for my body. But because my budget was what it was, that was what was available. If I gotta crouch down to the bottom shelf to pick my drink of the night, that's decisions, man. Bad decisions.
We doing bad things. Yeah, we doing your body lets you know over time that you ain't supposed to be drinking this shit because your back start hurting when you bend down to pick that shit up. Leave it there. Leave it there. Get that middle row. That middle row is where you need to be at. It's better up.
And it tricks you because the Hennessy be on the top shelf. So you thinking, oh, I graduated.
Yeah.
This is what I'm supposed to be drinking if I like cognac, right?
No.
My brother said, have you ever had Incredible Hulk?
No.
Have you ever had an Incredible Hulk? And if you have, how many times have you had one?
Yes. One.
That's all it
I
takes.
only drank that once.
That's all it takes.
Because I was like, this shit is disgusting.
That's all it
Yep.
takes. First of all, Hypnotic
That
by
shit is
itself.
disgusting.
Hypnotic by itself is too sweet. It's not it. And then you pour that into some you just want it to turn green. You ain't even drinking it because it's a good drink. You drinking it because you don't care about life tonight.
Because it's green.
Because you don't care about life tonight.
So for me, I was up in a club in Pensacola, and I was just mad I was out in general. And someone gave me an Incredible Hulk. And I was like, whatever, I'll drink the shit. I was like, now my night is worse because this shit is fucking disgusting. Who made this drink and why? And they're like, it's Incredible Hulk. I was like, come on, guy. Come on, my guy. It's juice. No.
That is not juice.
It's not juice.
Unless you talk about Hypnotic is juice. Because Incredible Hulk is I feel like it's something that you probably made in chemistry class in high school and not know it. Like, it's some chemical reaction in that shit. Because my first time having it, I was at my house. We was playing dominoes. It was me, Dub, a couple other cats. I'm trying to remember. I think Kel was there or some shit. And we just had the ingredients to make one there. And I was just like, I like Hypnotic because it's in rap videos. I like Hennessy because it's in rap videos. That's what 106 in Park, and everybody was just, every rap video they had a bottle of Hypnotic. I'm like, bro, I gotta try that shit. Mm-hmm. I put on Senior Airman, man. It's a celebration today. I made that drink. I didn't know the right ratio. Yeah. I didn't know anything. I was just like, I'm gonna just keep pouring shit till it turns green. I went back, sat down, started drinking that shit. Instantly regretted it. But I'm like, now my boys watch me drink. I can't just be like, ugh, gross. Hello? I got a man to fuck up.
Yeah. You got to celebrate while you having a fucking horrible time.
You try to front like you're having a good time, but you looking at this drink like, God, my heart hurts. My lungs are burning. My stomach is hating me. All of my organs are, my pancreas is trying to punch me. Like, every organ in my body is like, I finished that thing. I was slamming dominoes down that weren't matching anything. I was trying to break the table. My wife was trying to sleep on the other side of the house. She was like, your friends got to go. You are out of control. I'm just like, pow, what are you talking? I was rare form. Like, I woke up the next day like, get these things, get these bottles out of my house. Get them out of my house. They're not done. Who wants these bottles?
Yep.
Please come get them. Because this shit almost had me divorced, homeless, and dead in the same night. All in the same night.
Yep.
Home wreck. Oh my God. But yeah, man, I feel the same way about Hennessy. But I mean, we got friends out there that be on that shit. And have fun. If that's your drink, cool. But just know when I roll up in the party, don't be trying to serve that shit to me. Because I'm going to tell you about yourself and your drink choice. It's trash.
No, please. Get that shit the fuck away from me.
Anyway. All right, let's move on to final shots and thoughts, man. What you got for the crew?
For everybody who really follows me outside of the smoke pit, thank y'all. This week was a really good week for me. I released publicly a new single called Strange Land, and the shit is doing really well. So thank you to everyone who's listened. Thank you to the Pitmasters who supported it. Just because you're a Pitmaster, That Feeling Podcast is doing really well right now. So thank you to everybody that's following. If you aren't following us on IG, follow us at That Feeling Podcast. It's been a really good week for podcasts and music. So thank you to everybody that's supporting. We appreciate that shit, and keep listening, keep tuning in. We're gonna keep bringing y'all new stuff. Yeah, man, it's been dope. It's been a dope ass week on this front. You know what I mean? So I am really, really, really happy. So I appreciate you guys. What you got?
Agreed, man. I saw the latest episode of Real Food on IG. The snippet it got it like over 3,000 hits on that thing, man. So I appreciate you guys who have all been sharing and putting your people on what we're trying to do over here. Beautiful thing. Before we leave, I know you are a tequila person. What's your tequila of choice?
I got it right here. Terramana, which is, you gonna laugh. It's the Rock's drink, but it's actually a really.
I know it's your drink of choice. Did you guys know that the curator of Black's favorite tequila is now a up and coming rapper. I don't know if you're aware. I posted a link in the fan group of The Rock's debut rap verse. I was gonna play it on here, but I don't want YouTube to be like demonetized or whatever. But if you want to hear the results of people in your circle not telling you about yourself, it's The Rock's rap verse. I don't want to say he's a bad actor, because he be in movies. One of the most entertaining wrestlers in the history of WWE or pro wrestling. What he brought, the Attitude Era in itself, man, was on his back, was on DX's back. Stone, like, they put wrestling back on the map for a lot of people. So this man is a very talented. He knows his role. Well, I thought he knew his lane, but I will just leave you with this. If you have seen Moana and you heard the song You're Welcome, where Maui starts breaking down and gets into the rap, if I tell you that rap on Moana is better than the rap he has with Tech Nine and all these other boys, just know I'm telling you the truth. Just know I am telling you the truth that Maui raps, Maui's bars, The Rock's bars as Maui are better than his bars with Tech Nine and the rest of these dudes over this beat. Because he in there, he trying to cuss, he trying to be a hardcore dude, and it just don't go over well. So, like, if you follow The Rock on social media, just go to his page. And we're almost done. Oh, that was me talking. She's trying to bring me food. Yeah, just Facebook search The Rock or go to IG, look up The Rock, because he put a clip of his verse on there, and I want to know what you guys think of it. So if you listen to it, come back here, post in the group. Let us know what you think about it. I'm not a fan, but again, I'm not here to dash his dreams. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, if being a rapper is on your bucket list, you go out there and you do it, sir. You go out there and you rap and you let them know it doesn't matter if The Rock is a terrible rapper, because you rich and you do whatever it is you want. And somebody was like, I want you on my rap. And you was like, I'm there. Before I put the smack down on your candy ass. Anyway, I want to let my boy come back on before I send it off, because I just don't want to send it off by myself, because that'd be a dick move. So we'll see if Black comes back on here. Another thing I want to talk about, if he could jump back on here, and you guys can probably look it up. CBS was about to put out a reality competition show like The Apprentice, like Hell's Kitchen, like all these other things where people get eliminated over the week, called The Activist. Well, because you're in Korea, I don't know if Korea's IPs, Josh. So he's like, why can't I find the Dave Chappelle Netflix special on Netflix? You may have to have like a different IP or something. If you got a VPN or something like that, you might be able to get in there. Corny. Jackie, I assume you listen to The Rock's verse. You tried the US for the thing for your VPN and it's still not working for you, Josh? I don't know what to tell you, man. Because it's on there. But Kelvin's internet is you know what it is, Sharon? It is trash. Yeah, you're in Korea with the stiffs, man. The stiffs seated. Yeah, you better get with them and figure out how they got it. But I may have to end this on my own. Because my man is not getting in here.
You know, when I was growing up, there was this statement.
Okay. Either way, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like I said, check out the song. I don't have it on me. I don't have it off the top of my head. But The Rock is rapping. What you can do is check out his social media and let me know. Like I said, when he was Maui and he had to break down and you're welcome, like I was sitting there like okay, Dwayne Johnson, okay, Dwayne, spit your shit, you know. But then this one comes out and I'm just like, how is your verse as a Disney character harder than your verse as Dwayne The Rock Johnson? That's just me. But anyway, let me get out of y'all here. Let y'all go enjoy y'all weekend and stuff. Start y'all long weekend. You guys stay safe out there. Be cool. Appreciate you guys. And as my man Black Mac would say, have love, make sex. You guys are the greatest. We appreciate you. Support.
And let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions. I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac. Welcome to the smoke pit.